One
I was just going to say, one of the things, as I cut you off so rudely, is when we give these suggestions, Mitch gives these suggestions, they're both for writing. Like if you happen to be writing these things down, sometimes it's easier to start that way. But also you can just do these things in your mind. If you're walking around the store and you think, oh, the prices are so high, prices are going to just keep going up, I'm not going to be able to afford anything. So it's in your mind or also written down.
Exactly. And you'll know, like I said, follow your guidance system, follow your feelings. So the first thing is you always want to keep your positive self-talk as present tense, as if it's happening right now. Always create a picture in your mind of the changed behavior occurring right now. Also,
so that means not like, oh, I will be happier now. Because will be is a future tense.
And your subconscious mind doesn't get the future, so you will be happy someday, and it's always going to be out in front of you. So yeah, someday you'll be happy, but let's be happy right now.
Yeah, so I am
Make it
happy.
An identity statement as if it's happening to you right now. The other reason that's important is when you're accessing subconscious mind, which is the seat of emotions, it's your feeling consciousness. Once you're feeling the emotion in that moment, that instantly starts changing your point of attraction, and you immediately start feeling better. I know sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I have this weird tendency to go into panic, like as soon as my eyes open in the morning. And I've been training myself over the last 50 years to really change that self-talk instantly when I wake up in the morning. And I immediately start looking for thoughts and ideas that feel better than the thought that I'm having right then. So, and you'll know that it's present because you'll get the feeling of it right then. Mm-hmm. Also, one thing I want to say is keep it really associated. If you see it out in front of you as if you're seeing it out on a screen in front of you, that's a really good start. Step right into it. Step right into that picture until you're seeing it right out of your own eyes and feeling it in your body. I know a lot of times when I step into imagery for myself to get that good feeling, I go barefoot and I could feel the ground and the sand and the warm water and the cool air and just feel it all in my body. The other thing you want to do is keep it really positive. Eliminate all negative words when you're speaking about self-talk because your subconscious mind doesn't get negative words. It's a picture consciousness. So whatever you're saying, keep it in really positive language. Use positive ideas to create a positive image of what you're moving towards and let go of all the words and ideas and phrases of what you're moving away from. So always be talking about what you're wanting to move towards.
Last night I was doing some guided imagery, Mitch, of you and I going up on stage and doing some presentations, and there were thousands of people in the audience, and we were approaching from opposite sides of the stage, and I thought, this is so cool. And I realized right in the middle of it, I was watching it. Like I was in the audience and I was watching us and I thought, what are you doing, lady? Jump right into your body. So then, boom, it's like the frame changed, the picture camera changed because then I was backstage looking out of my eyes and walking in and seeing you walk in across from the other side. And I thought, oh, that feels so much better than sitting in the audience and watching us walk on stage. So that's an example of from being dissociated, I was seeing us come out of the wings. Hi, everybody, to getting into my body and being associated and seeing myself walk out and seeing you across from me. And that felt so much better.
Exactly. So associated gives you more of that really juicy feeling. And that juicy feeling, we're going for the feeling here, everybody. We really are going for the feeling, the thoughts, the ideas, the words, all of that stuff, even the positive self-talk, is to create that really good feeling which creates for you a whole new positive point of attraction. So you start being attracted to and attracting to you positive things that are supporting that positive self-talk. Okay, so also you want to be really specific. So let's see, if it's about weight, you want to use a specific size. I am that ideal size 6. If it's about a date, I want to be that perfect size 6 by Christmas 2009.
I am
a perfect size 6 by Christmas 2009. So be specific in numbers. If it's dollars that you're going for, ask for the amount of money that you want or that you need. Anything is possible with this positive self-talk. You can attract anything into your life with positive self-talk.
And the other point about that, when you talk about specific and time, a few other time things that you can say are now, like I am happy now. Or if you're reversing something that seems so big, like I feel stupid. something like that. And I want to go to write, I feel brilliant, or I am brilliant. And it's
Yes, you
a little
are.
bit, it's a little bit too much to go for. You can always add more and more now. That means you're moving towards it. You're feeling it more and more now. But the time frame is
Right.
really specific. So if you don't have a specific date, you can always say now. That means it's happening right now. Or more and more now. You can make it gradual so that you can begin stepping into it.
It's important to start asking for what you're wanting. You'll start noticing when you hear that little guy on your shoulder starting to talk to you, you're really going to notice that it's usually all those thoughts that it's usually really boring. Don't you notice that when that thing comes up and you start hearing your negative self-talk, it's thoughts that you've had over and over. I think I'm going to go out and set goals. I've set all these new goals, and immediately that little guy starts coming up and telling you all the reasons why it's never going to happen, never happened before, and it didn't happen the last time you tried it, and when so-and-so tried it, it didn't really happen for them either, so why would it happen for you? All of that is what we're talking about in regards to negative self-talk. That is your subconscious mind happily is acting out all of those negative thoughts. So if you're thinking you can't, guess what? That little genie in the bottle is going to come out and give you that experience. Your wish is my command. If you're thinking you can't do something, then guess what? It's going to be really difficult to be able to get to the other side of that. So think that you've already done it and notice how good that feels. See the outcome of having that already done, what that's going to feel like in your body. Once you've already achieved it, let it be a really good feeling. Give yourself that positive self-talk. I know sometimes when I can't think of the next positive thing to say, I always say to myself, okay, positive and optimistic thoughts are filling my mind right now. And just ask for that. So if you don't know what you want, ask for it.
Excellent.
I'm on my little soapbox.
I love it when you get on your soapbox, Mr. Mitchell. Yeah, I know when I'm having negative self-talk because I feel crabby. I feel crouched out. And I just want to lash out and I think, what is up? What's with me? And then I check in and I go, oh, I've been saying those things like, why would you ever be able to do this? So-and-so didn't get it done. All that. And I go, oh, cancel. Yeah, it feels so much better to use those juicy words and feel better, pump myself up.
So juicy words, yeah. So let's just talk about that as our last little really good idea for you to get positive self-talk and give it some really good juice. Use exciting and emotionalized words. I know when I do self-talk, the word delicious just makes my cells start dancing. It just feels so good. So you want to generate excitement. Use words like vibrant, wonderful, radiant, exciting, loving, joyous, powerful, easy, energetic, joyfully, joyous. Just use words that just give you juice.
I love all of those words. Can you say them again, Mitch?
Yeah, let's go through that again.
Okay,
Words like
vibrant,
wonderful, radiant, exciting, and loving, joyous, powerful, easy, and energetic.
That's right. When we talk about positive self-talk, I'm not saying that you need to discount anything negative experience you're having, because sometimes, guess what? We are exhausted. Sometimes we don't feel so good, and it doesn't mean being inauthentic with other people. If someone says to you, how are you feeling right now? And you really aren't feeling well, you can be totally authentic and say, you know what? I'm really tired right now. But add a positive to that. Tomorrow I'm going to get up and feel a lot better after I have a little bit of rest. It's a difference between saying, I'm really tired, everything's hard, and I'm always tired, and I've felt bad for the last 3 months, and really concentrating on that negative, to being authentic and saying, I'm tired right now, but you know what, tomorrow I'm going to feel great, or after I have a little snack or a rest, I know I'm going to feel better. A cup of coffee, yeah. I'm always making, or attempting to make Mitch coffee if it's not spilling all over my counter at home. Thank you, Bernie, for making me coffee Bernie comes home and makes some good coffee, and it goes back to the coffee incident when I was 8 years old.
That's right.
So
that's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show. We've talked about that before. Anywho, so being authentic with what's going on. And Mitch, you do so well about talking about all of these things. Would you talk a little bit about organ language while we're talking about self-talk?
Yeah, it's powerful. In fact, it's interesting that this comes up because a couple of weeks ago I worked with a client who had this amazing neck pain for like 17 years.
Yikes.
Turned out it was because when she was a kid, over and over and over, her father used to tell her she was a pain in the neck. Mm-hmm. And that thought, I'm a pain in the neck, gave her a pain in the neck.